Howdy y'all, welcome back to the W. Today we're gonna try a few things. So y'all come on, let's get in this garden and get a little bit of work done today. Good morning y'all. So today we're gonna be putting down a few beds. Now, this is different than I have ever done in a garden. I've always done row gardening. I've never put down beds. So as you can see right here, me and my wife have already put down a few. We have put up 7. We have 41 left to do. If my math correctly, then I should be able to do 48 beds that are 10 foot long and 5 foot wide. Now, we put these up a few weeks ago and they've held up fairly good through the rain, the wind that we've had here in North Carolina. And so I'm impressed. They've only got 4 staples in them, 1 in each corner. That's it. So during the downtime that we had, I went ahead and made up some more. Well, me and my wife. We made up a few more. Folded the corners in. Y'all see that here in a second. So now we can come out here and we don't have to fold any corners or anything like that. Just lay it down, put some staples in it, keep getting. So that's what we're gonna do this morning. I think we have 20 that we can put down. Hopefully it won't take us too long, but y'all come on, let's put some beds down, do a little bit of experiment. So come on. All right, as y'all can see, I got my tarp and it is pre-made, folded. The edges are folded, excuse me. And I have my diagram, which I made. Each one of these gray blocks should be a bed. And that, in theory, is what it should look like when I get done. So I know my spacing in between everything. I know exactly what I want to plant this year in every bed. So now I just have to measure over from my string line that I got over here over to the edge of the bed, get everything squared up, throw my staples in there that I got. So let's try it. Should be 8 foot. Both ends marked, I can put some staples in it. Just pull everything tight. There we go. One down. A few more to go. Now I'm grab another one that's pre-made and lay it right beside it, because I know I have 2 feet in between each row. That should give me enough space to walk through there fairly comfortably. So let's put the next one down. There's tape. All right, as you can see, put 2 foot of space in between there. Put back here. Now we can staple it down. All right, now that I've showed you a couple, and you pretty much know my process, let's do a time lapse. That way y'all ain't gotta sit through the whole thing. I only got a few I can do today because I ain't got all of them made up yet. Plus, we got a church thing to go to this evening for the kids for Easter. So I figured I'd get a few done. So And just like that, I need more tarps. So I think I have some more in my car. Let me go check. So I had 3 more in my wife's car. So I'll put them down real quick, and then I'll come back, explain a little bit why I'm doing this process this year instead of regular row cropping like I have for the past 20 some years. So I'll be back. All right, so now I'm out of tarps, so I have to go make up a few more, and I'll show you how we do that here in just a second. But the reasoning I'm doing all of this instead of traditional row cropping this year is time. I found out that over the last few years, even with a great work schedule, I still have very little time to work in this garden. And weeds, like every gardener out there, is my biggest enemy. If I could get the weeds under control, I feel like I would have a lot better garden. Now, this should mitigate some of those weed problems that I have, hopefully. Now, am I saying this is gonna work? No, I'm saying I'm hoping this is gonna work. I'm not saying that this is what I'm gonna do full time now every year, because this year might be a complete failure, and I have to start again. You know, it's the chance you take trying something new, but I'm gonna try it. If this right here gets me less time pulling weeds and fighting for my vegetables in this garden, then that gives me more time to spend with my kids and my wife, and therefore makes my life easier. So yeah, it's a little bit of work up front, but either way, it's gonna be work. You know, right now the kids are asleep, so I got time to come out here and just work a little bit. So that's why I'm doing this. And if you stick with me, I'll show you whether it works or whether it doesn't. And I'll be honest either way, because I'm still on the fence about it. I don't know whether it's gonna work or not, but I'm willing to give it a try. So let's go over here and I'll show you how I pre-make all of these beds. That way, like when it's raining outside, I pre-make them. I sit in the house, and I'll show you that real quick. So come on, let's go over to the trailer. All right, so we're over here at the trailer. I got my tarp. It's on a roll right here in front of the trailer. Trailer's 12 foot long. So I got a board, this little 2x4 right there, set up on the trailer at 10'6". I want my beds to be 10 foot. So I'll pull this all the way to the gate of the trailer, just like such. once I've got it flush with the back of the trailer, then I know this center of this board is 10'6". So I can take my little mini torch that I got right there that runs off of butane, and I can light it up and I can burn it off. Just like that. Now, I have a 10'6" piece of plastic. That allows me to, it's 3 foot wide right now because it's folded in half. That allows me to unfold it, tuck in 3 inches or so, just like that, and then fold over 6 inches. Good thing about this plastic is these little green lines on here are 12 inches. So I can fold into that mark right there, fold everything just like that, all nice, neat, and square. And then I can use a regular household stapler and staple it together right here, go down the edges and everything. And I have got a really nice piece of plastic then, to where it only takes a couple minutes to put down, instead of me and the wife tried it the other way, and we was out there almost 2 hours and we put down 7 pieces of plastic. I've been out here roughly about an hour and 20 minutes at the most, and I've put down 11 pieces, I think, by myself. No, 14 pieces by myself. So if you pre-cut them, fold them, and the reason that we're folding them is I don't want these ends to be flopping, even though they are burnt and are sealed off really good to where there's no strands. I don't want these things to get caught in the wind, get to flopping like that and tear. So I would rather bend it or fold it and lose 6 inches on each tarp on every side, and not have to worry about the whole thing just ripping all to shreds. So that's the reasoning behind all that. And we'll take it and I'll cut up a bunch of these, and we'll sit in the living room, me, the wife, and the oldest, and we'll sit there and make up a bunch of these, fold them up, put them in the corner, all along while watching some of our favorite homestead groups on YouTube. So it's a good activity to do with the family also. It gives me time to spend with them. So unfortunately, I'm out of tarps for now, so we're gonna have to go make up some more. So that's gonna be it for this video. I hope y'all enjoyed it. I hope you come back. And like I always say, normal's not coming back, but Jesus is. So y'all get ready for it, all right? We'll see y'all on the next one. Later.